the birds chirping, the beauty of silence and a sunset, the cold wind on my face, and just a walk through a nice, peaceful neighborhood in Mansfield, Texas. Sometimes it's just the little things, guys. The little things that make everything worth it. It's cathartic for the soul. Hello, friends. So I actually managed to get off work a little bit early today, so I decided to go for a walk and record a video and talk to you guys about something that's kind of on my heart and mind right now, and that's this idea of, am I ever going to figure it all out? But more or so bleeding into the question of, will it ever all work out for me? And I know this is a feeling and a question that so many of us deal with. And it flares up from time to time in the oddest, craziest moments. And today, I'm definitely having that. I'm definitely feeling that emotion, you know? And the crazy thing is, I have conquered it time and time again. That's the emotion. I'm never going to figure it all out. I'm not good enough. It's never going to work out for me. I'm never going to find the things I want. That's the emotion that would drive me to just drink. That's the emotion that kept me stuck in these cycles of abuse and self-sabotage. And I've identified it. And while I'm not planning to drink or self-sabotage right now, because I see it for what it is, it still gets me from time to time. And that's after doing all the work, which is the funny part, because 99% of the time I'm solid, I'm rock hard, I'm in my own frame. But whenever this feeling takes control, I just have to remind myself that I just need to exist in it and not act on it at all. No crazy life decisions, no drugs, no alcohol, just go for a walk and be with myself. But I would like to share with you guys some advice and some things that I've learned that really help me deal with these feelings where I just feel like life ain't gonna work out for me. I'm never gonna have it all figured out. First thing, and this thought alone should give you plenty of peace, is nobody has it all figured out. Even people with the picture perfect lives on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or people you think got it all together, nobody has it all figured out. We are basically in a constant state of figuring it out for the rest of our lives. So that should give you a ton of relief. It gives me a ton of relief because it reminds me that no matter where I'm at on my journey, even if things aren't figured out completely, it's fine. It's where I'm meant to be. It's where you're meant to be. There's nowhere else we need to be. There's nothing we need to figure out. When things are meant to be figured out, that's when the figuring will happen. And you don't get to this perfect place where there's nothing left to figure out. You just play the hand you're dealt at every phase of life that you're in. And don't beat yourself up when there's things you still haven't achieved yet, when there's life goals that haven't happened for you yet, when there's just that feeling that you just it hasn't clicked yet, you know? That's normal. It's part of the process, and every human being, whoever they are, deals with this at some point. Nobody has it all figured out. Nobody will nobody ever will have it all figured out. Because divinity isn't in humanity, guys. To err is human. At the end of the day, everybody's just a human. We're flawed beings. But that's almost what makes us perfect, is the fact that we are perfectly imperfect. And everyone suffers from that, guys. And nobody's an exception to that rule. So, if you haven't figured it all out yet, take comfort in knowing neither have I, neither has the rest of the world. And give yourself credit for the things you have figured out and the things you're continually figuring out and where you are at in life right now in this moment. Because even though it feels like you haven't figured it out and things may not work out for you the way you want them to, or maybe things may never work out for you. I honestly can't believe that for you, and I can't believe that for myself, because when I go for a walk and I see a day like today, here, let me try and get this sun for you. When I go for a walk and I see something as beautiful as this, just a sun through the trees. Oh no, I've lost the sun. We'll walk towards that sunset to give you a better view. When I see like the beauty that's out there in the world, the nature, and I feel the cool air on my skin. It's Texas, it's March already, but today is cold. I'm wearing my freaking Eskimo jacket. I just can't help but believe, like, there's got to be more out there. And I can't help but feel that you're gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, we're all gonna get the things we want at some point. And there's really nothing to worry about, guys. There's nothing to figure out. I say this time and time again, enjoy your journey, be where you're at, don't beat yourself up, don't stress. And when you are feeling down and in those low days, you can play this video and hang out with me. Oh man, I think we might not actually get to see the sunset at just past beyond the houses over there. I really want to get a view for you guys before I wrap up this video. So here we'll just chill and walk for a bit. I'm not quite sure if this sunset's actually going to happen. Wait, maybe. Okay, we're getting so close. So close. Everything's out of focus. I love it. Just a fancy old-fashioned phone video and a walk through some neighborhood in Mansfield, Texas. All right. Anyways, it's okay. Sit with the feeling. Nobody has it all figured out. And honestly, it's gonna work out for you. I believe it. And I just can't not believe it. I'll see you on the next one. So we didn't actually find that sunset, so I guess things didn't work out for us. Why is that so hilarious to me? Oh my god, this is so funny. It's in my head. I visualize this as like some amazing video that I recorded where I finished out the last shot with the perfect view of the sunset, and then nah, just nothing. Oh dude, but it was actually a laugh I needed, and the great part is that I kind of just made my laugh myself. So guys, have fun with life, play around with life. There's always tomorrow, there's always another day. Nobody has it all figured out. And it's gonna work out for you. It's gonna work out for me. And why even bother believing otherwise? I love you guys. See you on the next one. Life.